stop playing with this one and start recording.
We are recording.
I'm excited about it.
Yeah, it sounds good. You look
Okay.
good. Can you see that it's red and it's on for you?
Yeah, but sure. Makes me uncomfortable. Gotta like put it into like a stuffed animal.
So like a nanny cam or something?
Yeah, just like, hey, why is there a red light in that teddy bear?
I got a little glare on your glasses, but that's gonna be
Oh, here, watch. I'll do the
unavoidable.
whole. I'll do the.
Well, that looks better.
That's the ad you do in school photos. Hey, just tilt your glasses up, so you look like an asshole.
No, it looks good on camera though. Yeah, in real life it looks weird, but on camera it looks good.
That's like an old Simpsons joke where they're making a movie and he's like, "What are you doing painting this horse white?" It's like, you got to use real cows don't look like cows in movies. You got to paint horses white. Then what do you do if you need a horse? Paint a dog.
Weird.
It's an old Simpsons joke, but there is like weird movie things like that.
Yeah, and they do the thing where they, whenever they're doing like a road scene or someone's driving a car, they always wet the pavement because it looks better on camera.
Yeah, dude. I'll do that in my backyard sometimes where I'm like, I just want to make this all look better. And so you just get everything wet, and it does make everything more vibrant.
Yeah.
So I get it. Now, if I was way more handsome, these social things would take off possibly, or just had big jugs. I feel like big jugs is such an easy thing to get more clicks. Like you'll even see women doing other things that aren't sexual, but they'll like really strategically place their cleavage, and it's totally going to get more attention.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Which is not, I don't know. Wouldn't you feel dirty about it?
I think it's cheating in a way.
Do you think are you asking me?
Yeah, cheating, no, it's just using what you got, huh?
Yeah, dude. I'm not going to begrudge this woman. It's just such a good thing to have.
Tits?
Just being attractive.
Oh, yeah,
because like being charismatic is hard, but just being attractive, you really don't have to. So there's some people who don't even try hard at being attractive. Like some of these like buff guys on my Instagram.
That is very hard.
But some of them I think are so...
To achieve that physique?
Are naturally more... Like some of them would be buff without even trying. Like there's people who are jacked.
That's like there's very few far in between.
Fucking pull up DJ Medcalf.
Is this Instagram?
No, it's just Google search. And his general... Okay, period. There he is, first guy. Now now go images and get a picture without his shirt on.
Yeah, we already got one right
there. Boom. Okay, he's as jacked as he's the really jacked guy over there.
There's two of them.
Now Google his diet. This guy's not like eating great.
Yeah, but he's also a professional athlete. The thing he's burning off so many calories.
No, but he can't help but do this. Like,
he's already genetically predisposed to be.
I think without any workout, he would be fucking jacked. Unless he was fat.
Yeah, but he wouldn't look ripped like this. All that muscle would be there. He would look a little fluffier. Which, I mean, still miles ahead of what anything I could achieve.
Yeah, dude.
I'm not taking anything away from him.
His worst is better than your best.
Yes,
like if you put everything into your body.
You couldn't wait to say that to me, could you?
In short, but you probably could though. But you'd have to go chemical. Like you're not going to do it naturally.
I mean, he's a football player, dude. He's definitely on something, or at least taking some kind of supplement.
There are humans that are like the dogs, dude. There's just dogs that are buff like that.
Oh, God, did you just compare this guy to a dog?
I'm just saying there are animals in the world, including human beings, that are just can't help but being buff.
Yes, okay, yes.
Look at his belly button. Isn't that weird having a muscular belly button?
That's just an Audi, dude.
No, dude, it's like his belly button's got... Mine's just like a hole that kind of goes to like like an unending hole.
An innie, but...
I think I have an Audi. I'm just so fat. I've turned it into a... I would love that, dude. I would love to not have a tunnel leading to my belly button. That will be the goal of the weight loss thing we're talking about.
Yeah, we got Patrick Scott here, just so you guys know. Not doing intros anymore. I don't know if you've noticed. But this is
just rolling into it.
Yeah.
You know what I like a lot? Do you listen to We Might Be Drunk?
No. I've seen clips. I see clips.
What I like, what they do is like, it's clear that they're just like, okay, we're going to start at 8 o'clock. And they just start recording. And then the guest eventually shows up. So if they're late, they're there when they show up. And it's just like, it's actually gets a sense of natural conversation that's happening. And so it's really fun. So I think that's a fun way that I've seen people doing podcasts that I like. But yeah, you would do it like a Mark Maron kind of thing, right?
Yeah. I mean, I came from listening from, Maron, Nerdist. Nerdist was probably my biggest influence. And he would always do an intro. But then he would roll into it,
What would you think? What do you
think
think about...
would always be like, are we starting?
Yeah. And then he would apologize for what he did to them. That was the best era of WTF, when he was just bringing on people that used to be his friends, or like that he had like... Now it's just like actors and shit. Like I don't listen to it, but back in the day with old comedians, it was real good. The other one, do you ever thought about where you show a little clip at the beginning
Yeah, like a teaser.
Yeah, almost like I think that's almost like with YouTube in mind.
Yeah. I mean, everything's going to YouTube in mind now. Everything is.
Well, if anybody under a certain age, like YouTube is their part with the place where they go for entertainment, like anything.
Yeah.
So it's not crazy.
Yeah. So.
Look, I see you watched 11 minutes of this podcast.
Yeah, me. Yeah.
Do you get what's the hardest thing is to see when people drop off? Do you get that analytics?
I'm not looking at them that closely.
It'd be interesting.
I mean, yeah, I could see them. But yeah, so I've been letting YouTube make the thumbnail.
Oh, don't do that.
But then I was doing stuff like this for a minute. Because a lot of the podcasts I would start listening to were like a picture of the guest talking during the podcast and then a quote.
Okay.
It's like, the reason you're not getting boners. I'm like, I gotta watch this
provocative.
one. Yeah.
Oh, man.
So, and I was doing this for a while. This was like I mean, you say that. Are you going to follow through with it?
I'm a flaky fuck.
I know.
Am I? That's my reputation?
With me, yeah.
Oh, dude. I remember I told 2 people I'd make them logos 4 years ago, and I'm still like, oh,
and you avoid those people. You're like, I don't want to run into this person.
I can't see Daniel Reskin, and I hope he doesn't remember, because it's long enough that he would even forget the interaction.
Yeah.
That's a nice one, that Neela
Pekarik.
That's a great
that's when I was doing Theo Vaughn's podcast. I was basically just copying what his was.
That looks kind of nice.
Yeah, it looks nice. But I was talking to some other guy, Jeff Stonick, which he does photography, not YouTube stuff, video stuff. But he was like, you could take yourself out of them. He's like, it's more about the guest. So then I just start cropping myself out of them.
But that one just looks a little bit emptier. Like
the
Mitch Jones.
Mitch.
Yeah, they're just like not a great focal point. Whereas the one with you and him, that's like so much more balanced. I feel like you and him are the focal point, and then you see the stuff behind it. Whereas Mitch, just there's not a big focal point.
Okay, yeah. Good info. Good info.
I don't know.
Appreciate
Does that sound like
bullshit? You're a graphic design guy, so you know what's up.
Does it sound like I'm up my own ass though? I always worry about that.
I know. I also
love
started doing a new website, Squarespace stuff. So I got to plug my stuff in there.
But easy nowadays, like you're gonna look so professional.
This is still like the template. I haven't put all my stuff in there yet, but I had to get rid of my WordPress one.
Did you recover the data?
No, I couldn't. They would because the WordPress,
you, baby.
Yeah, the WordPress stuff was so fucked up and it's so convoluted. There's like you have to get like a WordPress expert to like come in here and like figure some shit out. Yeah, and I was like, and I tried calling somebody, like it just never worked out. And I was like, get rid of my website. Delete it. They're like, he's like, sir, I'm not going to do that. You'll have to go to this place, and you have to press the button. And I was like,
you mean like you have to like go into an actual space?
It was a whole fucking...
You have to jump over this pool of lava, and then you got to defeat Bowser.
You don't have to go to a warehouse, but you have to like go to the fucking...
Metal Gear Solid your way into
other
button.
site that gets you to the C panel or whatever and go down to the fucking all this shit.
So it's gone forever.
Yep, it's gone forever now. Because they frustrated me. It was a whole last year of me just trying to get the WordPress stuff figured out.
You gotta let go, dude.
I did. Well, I want to do more of these collages like you made me. Everybody comments on this. They love it so much.
Yeah, so dude, I make some good shit sometimes. I really shit on myself, but this is a nice little project I made here.
Yeah, it's great. Thank you so much for doing it.
I think it was, I don't know why. It's just,
You don't know why you don't do nicer things?
No, I put a lot of work into this. I was like, oh yeah, you had gotten me a gift. You had gotten us the Chupacabras
worths of gifts, and you were like,
and
I'll
never
do something
reciprocated.
Nice.
So this was me reciprocating.
Which is thank you.
I need to reciprocate more, dude. Oh, man, I'm such a piece of shit.
When you try,
I'm such a piece of shit.
You get it.
People foster relationships, and I never do that. That's my New Year's resolution.
You didn't come to my Christmas party.
It was the night of our family Christmas.
Well,
not a lie.
Which relationship do you want to foster more, Patrick?
My dad's
the one with your brother,
not taking care of himself, and I think we got a few years, so I'm over there.
I think you got to let him know with tough love. Like, hey, if you're gonna eat sugar, I'm not gonna come over.
Oh no, like an addict.
Yeah.
No, I want to see him still, but I have given him like, do you see any fat people? Old fat people, Dad? No.
Damn, you're talking to your dad like that?
He's gonna die because he's not taking care of himself. I have to.
Yes, but
I can't
make him do anything.
That's where we're at.
Yeah, I mean that's where I've come to with all my older relatives. But like you can't force them to do anything.
If my son came to me and pleaded for me to do something to save my life, I might be take it into consideration. But he's like, nope, I'm still gonna fucking eat like a pig.
Damn, that's how you view it. It's him eating like a pig.
You know, when we were kids, my mom would tell my tell the kids to come get dinner first because if Dad came first, he'd eat all the food.
Literally be nothing left for the kids.
To us, there'd be a little bit left, but we need to get...
All the good stuff would be
He would
gone.
take too much. He would take over more than his portion. So, yeah, he's a big fatty. And I'm the same way. That's why I want to do this weight loss thing. Because this last month, I've fallen into old habits.
But you look good already. You last year on the podcast you're doing with your other friends, you lost a bunch of weight already.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, like 40. And
now,
now,
which is a bunch of weight.
Now
dude.
I'm back 15. But I'm an addict, dude. I can't regress into old addict behavior.
Yeah, which I thought it would be nice to... We are going to do a New Year's challenge for the audience.
Don't you think that's fun? I think it sounds so much fun.
I think it'll be good to help me stay accountable. I don't know how fun it'll be in the moment. It'll be nice when it's done.
Enjoy suffering to an extent. We should do ice baths too.
I guess in the sense that
JD, if
I don't have ice bath money.
No.
Yeah,
but
buy me an ice bath and I'll do it.
But not like a real one, like the way that I do it, where I have
You have a trash can.
Basically kind of like a trash can
yes,
that you keep outside.
A tough trash can, yeah.
And you put a fucking thing on top, and then you...
A tarp. When you say a thing, you mean a tarp.
And you have to like really maintain it because it could just turn into a block of ice. Like you have to go stir it like a witch every once in a while. But let's do that. I can buy it. It's like $40.
Yeah, buy me a tub I could fit my body
Google it. Amazon. Outside bath. Damn, dude, fucking DJ Metcalf, dude. What a freak.
He's just like, you guys can do it.
He has middle abs.
Look at him. He's like, you
he's
can
got
lose
abs
weight.
in between his
That's
abs and his
belly
tits.
button. Oh,
no,
yeah, right
above
there.
Here,
yeah,
he's got upper six pack.
Yes, okay, yes, I get it. You
Ninja Turtle muscles.
Yeah, Ninja Turtle muscles are so good.
I would never fuck DJ Metcalf.
He would fuck you?
No, I'm just saying, I don't want that. You want to get destroyed? You think DJ Metcalf makes love? He does not make love. He fucking... It's trauma. It's not nice having sex with DJ Metcalf unless you could take it. I can't.
Oh my God.
I'm fucking almost 40, dude. I can't fuck DJ Metcalf. That'd be crazy. Like, what the fuck? I feel like a train wreck.
Outside trash can for cold plunge. It's the fucking shit that... It's $211 right there.
Go to
here we go. The U-line, the basic, trash can you see in a fucking alley right there.
1-person tub.
1-person tub.
Yeah, dude, these are out here. There's actually comics that have reached out to me and said, "Hey, what do you use?" Like they've asked me for advice, and I've sent out links.
Yeah, buy me one of these. Only $2,000.
What the fuck is that about? It's a big plastic barrel, and it's $1,200. If you could get rich white people into something, it is the shit.
Yeah, give me one of these. It's also Redwood Outdoors, $2,000. I Googled 1-person tub. This is what I got.
I'm gonna look in my purchase history. And
you look real quick. I'm gonna move this angle over a little bit because I'm getting just a lot of the mic stand right now. Okay.
Oh, let's see what the fuck we doing here. Orders. I think this is an important part of this.
You think cold plunge is a important part of the weight loss challenge?
Yes.
I mean, I do think cold exposure, everything I've read is like be cold. Because that makes your body burn more calories to stay warm.
And I just think it makes it more fun for people to follow. Because here's what I want this to do to JD. I think I want us to like make...
You want us to go viral and be Trash Tuesdays.
Hey, listen,
or whatever. What's the garbage? Are you garbage guys?
No, I just want... Make some sort of social element, some sort of tracker to make this more... To get more people to listen to your podcast. I wonder if that could happen. If we could make something like little videos,
little up on the podcast.
Little videos or something like that, that would actually increase. You could actually see it.
Well, yeah, I like the idea of doing like a check-in once a month because we're not going to do it all year. Because I have a wedding coming up in April, end of April, early May. A destination wedding. My friend's getting married in Florence, Italy. All right, so that's what my goal is to get it in as good a shape for that as I can. Which I'm not going to starve myself either. I know. I did a weight loss challenge earlier this year that we did at work. We all put in $50.
Well, you just didn't do it right.
No, I lost the most weight, but I fasted. I just stopped eating. So, I mean, that's how you lose body weight, but I want to keep the muscle mass I have.
Okay. What do you know?
Because I've been doing a lot of work lifting these last couple of years, and I don't want to,
I'm just having trouble finding my tub. I think it's an important part of this thing.
I mean, it'll add to the calories you're burning. For sure.
Yeah, or you have to do it every day.
I mean, yeah, that's what like the extreme guys do.
It sucks so hard. You wouldn't want to.
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't.
But
want
not
to.
at all.
I hardly don't eat. I mean, even they talk about just like in the shower. You know, like a couple times.
That's worse.
In
dude.
the shower is to go from hot to cold, and you could always go back to hot. You know, just take the cold for as long as you can take it. I don't want to do that either.
The shower's worse than the tub. Like jumping into cold water and sitting there is one thing, but getting sprayed while you're naked, like on your body, is 10 times worse. And also I think for what you're trying to do, less effective. So it's shittier.
What am I trying to do?
Lower your body temperature. Like fucking
Okay.
shock your body, dude.
Yeah.
And also just have an experience of something being shitty.
I mean,
Just
I think depriving myself of the food I want until I get used to it is going to be shitty enough.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, when I say deprive myself, I mean just bring my calorie count to, into a deficit so that my body starts eating body fat.
I'm gonna stop looking for this great tub
because you can't find it. There's
I bought it. It's just
where is it then? I don't know where this.
They might have stopped. I might have got in on the like you could still
level.
buy shitty tubs for like $40, and now it's like now it's an industry. And mine was blue and terrible, and it broke a lot. Maybe I should upgrade.
Yeah, you got to upgrade to one of these $1,000 ones.
No, that $60 one. Now we're talking, because that's basically what mine is right there. That black one on the first one.
This one?
Yeah, that's basically what I have, but it's like blue and
it's $90.
Gross. Yeah, this one's got. Now here's the trouble. I just don't want to die doing this. Like you could see some guy hypervent. It's gonna happen. Someone's gonna hyperventilate and drown while doing one of these fucking tub things. And I just don't want it to be me. See, look, there's some nice.
Yeah, talk about advertising. We were just talking about this.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna buy it.
Not bad. It's an exclusive deal.
A new cover pod.
Yeah, it's kind of what I have.
Portable ice bath.
It's just got like a cushy, portable. Jesus fuck.
Yeah, like this thing, you can take it to your friend's house.
Yeah.
I hate these guys. Look at this fucking.
Oh, they got
behind them is a fucking.
They're just
Land Rover, or what is this? This isn't even, what kind of car is this? This is a very expensive car in the back.
Land Rover.
It's a Mercedes, I think.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But like, see, these guys I wouldn't be having this conversation. These guys would be like, yeah, dude, let's be fucking get the fucking
their
views and do
minimalism
cool.
right here. This is them being minimalist.
I don't know. Okay. But you want to do this? You want to do this?
I mean, I don't have a cold plunge, but I do want to do the.
Yeah, we don't have to do that. I'll just do that to be cool.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably the most I've heard about you in the last year is he was doing those cold plunges, right? Or I like those videos of this cold plunge. I've heard people have brought that up to me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just get back up on
Are you just designated people ask you about me?
Yeah, they know we've been labeled together, you know?
Well, it just always sucks when people talk to you about shit and it's clear that, oh, yeah, you just know like 2 things about me, that I have kids and whatever I put on social media. But I guess why would they know anything?
Yeah, you don't talk
Other
to
people
anybody.
know. Oh, yeah, exactly.
They know if you ask them to help you with the website, you'll ghost them for the rest of your life.
Most of the people who I did work for, I actually followed through and finished the work, but I have 2 lingering ones that kill me. But it's over. It's fine. Let it be.
Yeah, it's life.
Buddha and such. I have a plan though. I have my weight loss strategy.
Okay. Do you want to share it, or do you want to like keep it a secret?
No. I'm going to put this down I'm going to share it because it's just.
So 4 months, or what do you want to end in May?
Well, when's your wedding?
Wedding is April. We're leaving April, January, February, March, April. Yeah, April 20th. 420.
420, baby.
420, baby.
That's not bad.
All right. Yeah. So we'll.
420. I'm 195 right now.
I haven't weighed myself yet. I figured I was going to wait till we.
You know what's great? Is now I'm like, it's that time where before you start a diet, where you're like, well, I'm just going to have one last night, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just going to really fuck shit up before.
I've been doing that for the last since October, basically.
This last month's been terrible, man. I ate so many cookies. Like we had just had a bunch of Christmas cookies at my parents' house.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd walk by and have a nibble of one and then walk back and have another nibble. And I probably ended up eating 10 cookies.
Dude, eggnog. I love eggnog. So we've had eggnog in the house because my wife will just use it as creamer in her coffee.
Not bad.
Not bad, not great. I mean, it's all adding up, because I'm eating some cookies too. I'm just having some carbs with dinner now. I'm adding some mashed potatoes into stuff.
And mashed potatoes into stuff? Like you just jam mashed potatoes.
Well, we have mashed potatoes, so like I'll eat that with dinner, or like a little bit of mashed potatoes with my lunch or whatever.
Like I'm having some tacos, might as well have a side of mashed potatoes.
It's like, oh, I had some chicken breasts. You know what make this go down easier?
Mashed potatoes.
Some mashed fucking potatoes.
Mashed potatoes are a great side dish to many things.
Oh yeah,
If you're looking
potatoes
for a
in
good-
general.
Yeah.
It's the MVP of
Just the best thing to have with a lot of things.
Oh yeah.
And you know what? I'm not even of the mind where it's like you have to like rid your life of that shit. Because my fitness thing is what's it called? Macros, balanced. So I'll have
calorie counting,
and like knowing what is it? Protein, fat, and carbs.
Like percentage of your
so I could have carbs, but they need to be like less than a third. I can't remember what the app I do does.
Yeah, I got my MyFitnessPal, and that breaks all that down.
Yeah, so I think that's what is better for me to keep track of that, because now I'm not being like strict or like you can't have anything. It's just like, oh, just be aware of how much you're eating, and that's what the biggest thing is for me.
Yeah,
that, and I'll do the periodic fasting, and I'll do probably after 7 o'clock and don't eat till noon, and then on one day I'm gonna do basically just not eat lunch. So I'll do the 24
like
hour.
a 24-hour fast
once a week. So that's the goal as of now. But and I've done it before. I just need the accountability.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, yeah, when the temptation's there and there's no accountability, it's a lot easier just to.
And I'm not like these pussies at your job that just all quit. You know, like these.
Yeah, because we all put in $50. I ended up winning like almost $700.
These fucking losers, dude. You need to fucking. They couldn't even try. They bet you they didn't even try like for a goddamn second.
Dude, yeah, I lost like double the amount of the.
And you didn't even really like you.
I was fasting, like I said,
the last week, right?
I fucked off for like a week in between, but
of
not
a month.
Not completely
That's
fucked off.
So much of a.
But yeah, like a third of it, I was not as disciplined as I should have been. But yeah, I basically fasted for like 3 days. And
now imagine if you just you just pitch perfect games from here to April 4th. Imagine what you
no cheat days.
I mean, you could do whatever you want.
Yeah, I was thinking I might have a cheat day
I'm not
every
doing
2
that.
weeks.
That's stupid. Because I just
that's stupid.
It is stupid because you just need to find food within the structure that makes you happy, and then you're fine. You don't have to have, especially because you know how much room you're gonna. Because you just don't have. You should just have a cheat meal, dude. You should.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, cheat meal. Cheat meal.
Otherwise, you're just gonna.
Cheat day. Yeah, fucking.
You fuck everything up, dude.
Yeah, for real.
You're like and then it'd be crazy to track the calories and think how many days you're like just getting back from the cheat.
Yeah.
But I used to do that too. I lost weight with the 4-hour body thing, and that was a cheat.
Me too. Yeah. They do a cheat day.
Yeah. And those were nice days.
Yep.
And it worked. But it's also, it retards your growth. So
you couldn't wait to get that word in, huh?
It's such a great use of it because it's exactly what it's doing. Yeah. It retards your weight loss.
Slows down. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then everything I've listened to is like, it's like, if someone was trying to get sober or something, would you be like, yeah, one day go ahead and go on a bender?
Yeah. California sober, dude. It happens all the time.
Yeah. It's just like get you back in that cycle.
The
sugar salt cycle.
Oh, well, I was eating a bunch of cookies and I was so much more hungry. Like in the morning, it was like when you're actually eating good and shit, I have less of hunger at all.
Yeah. So do you want to check in once a month or maybe twice a month? Maybe just like, where you at? How you feeling?
What would you say? Once a month or
twice a month? I mean, it's
only
I feel like
4
twice
months. A month's more fun, but like harder for me to accomplish.
Yeah, we might be able to work out some kind of like Zoom because I know you're so busy. That's what's hard about getting you in here.
I could make once a month work and then once a month like Zoom or recorded phone call work.
Yeah, okay.
Because I like our phone calls.
Yeah, I'll call you in the middle of the day.
Yeah, I always feel like that could be used somehow. But like, yeah, I think a bi-weekly with the idea of like, I don't know, documenting it somehow, making it's interesting.
Yeah, more like it's a little more interaction with the audience if they want to, participate. It's kind of like the Dudesy 6-month plan.
Yeah.
But I don't know, we've got left hand, right brain 4-month challenge.
But we have to come. If I'm doing it, I need to make sure that I am coming prepared with something interesting to say, and not just like, yeah, it's going great.
Yeah.
Like I have to have some sort of Tuesdays with Stories-esque.
Yeah, like your son.
Here's what's happened.
Tried to make you airplane some mac and cheese, and you had to swat it out of his hand and be like, "Get behind me, Satan!"
Yeah, something like that.
And you traumatized your kid.
That is the hardest thing with all the kid. Like he just leaves kid food all around, dude. It's so easy.
I can't imagine the temptation of it. Like I just threw away half a thing of ice cream we had from the Christmas party. I'm just like, it was all frostbitten and stuff anyway, and I'm like, so it's not even gonna be good if I do want it. So it's like, late night, just get rid of the temptation.
You know what I would do is I would throw it in the trash, and then take
go back,
and then actually do like laps from like I'm just take a little bit out of the trash, and then I would basically eat the fucking ice cream out of the trash. That's what that's a real fucking thing, dude. I did that today. My mother-in-law gave my son like Rice Krispie treats for Christmas, and I was putting them away, and I was like, it was like the prepackaged one. Then I opened up, took a bite, and like, oh, I don't need this, threw it away. Then I'd walk by the trash, and I'd just take a little bit. Like I don't get why eating out of the trash is bad.
That's what I have.
It's not.
You don't get it.
If it's on top.
Maybe in 4 months from now, we can come back and listen to this conversation and be like, I can't believe I was such in my addiction that I was like, I could eat it out of the trash can. That's not bad.
No, that's my people are too sanitary opinions that nobody likes.
Is that you can eat out of the trash can?
No, it's just like you need germs and shit. Like
sure, yeah,
eating out of the trash can is icky, maybe. But like they would always do on talk shows where it's like, oh, we sampled the fucking bathroom handle, and it's like, there's 10% poop on there. I'm like, who cares? Does it affect you? Is this 10% poop killing you? No, it's just, it might making you stronger.
Maybe.
So and I don't like people, I resent people who use.
I resent people.
What's that shit? The stuff, the goo you put on your hands that kills bacteria.
Hand sanitizer?
Yeah, especially at the grocery store. I'm just like, what are you trying? It makes things worse. It's making super germs.
And something I've noticed at the gym recently is none of those guys wash their hands after they pee or come out of the bathroom. None of them are washing their hands. I'm like the only person who does it. And I'm not like a clean freak, but after especially at the gym, I think, it just behooves you to stay a little more sanitary.
I could piss without really touching my dick that much. Is that bad to say about my penis?
No, it's not bad.
I feel like a lot of those dudes are probably pissing without touching their dick very much, and I think that's okay.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like,
I mean,
that's
everything's hands-on at the gym. So
but
I think
also,
like it's just
you're not going to get sick from their dick juice, or whatever minuscule thing. You're not going to get sick from their dick residue. And it's going to be gone before next thing they touch, there's all the dick residue off.
Yeah, it's right on the barbell.
Yeah, I'm not.
Right on that kettlebell.
I'm not. Why? Why is that a problem?
I mean, it's not. It's gross.
Yeah, so what? It's gross, fuckface. You need germs. It's just, it's icky. It's life, bitch. It's not. If it doesn't make you sick, it's not
life,
bad.
Bitch, there's dick juice on everything.
Yeah, get used to it. Get used to it. You can't avoid it. You can't live in a bubble where you're not getting exposed.
Okay, well, if you were at the gym, you took a gnarly shit.
Okay.
Would you wash your hands?
What if I...
Yes, you wipe your ass. You're literally putting your hand down your crack into the deepest crevices
between
of your
me and the ass.
Still. I'm saying the gnarliest shit. You gotta wash your hands then.
You know what I hate? I will.
Thank you.
Just because you think I'm bad if I told you the truth.
Even though you're trying.
If I told you the truth, you'd think I'm terrible. That's the only reason I said that.
God. Yes, you should wash your hands because we're all judging you, Patrick.
I hate people who put shit around, like a liner between the toilet seat when they sit on it. Like they'll either put toilet paper around the seat or they have the little...
What if there's shit on the seat?
There's certainly shit on the seat because it's a toilet.
But there's like,
that's where
there's
poop
like
happens.
a skid mark.
Oh,
there's like a skid mark. I can't get off because it's too dry.
You know
no, you do not.
Get that shit off.
You do not.
Like I'm taking cleaning my son's face. Like, let me get that shit off. Double tap it. No, I wouldn't do that. That'd be disgusting.
But yeah, I mean, I got my job where I'm driving around now, and sometimes you got to go where you got to go, and it's not always the most pleasant of experiences. So I will put down some toilet paper sometimes.
Aside
at a
from
nasty ass
visible shit, I think it's ridiculous because you're not touching your ass very much.
Yeah, but then you got to put your hands. You got to put everything back on.
Your anus,
your underwear, your
like
fucking
a tight hole. That's not going to make.
There's still skin that's touching the
so what?
the
It's
seat.
Skin. It's inert.
Yes, and then you're putting. Okay, if you got like some
you're
fucking
not touching
splash,
your ass.
If everyone's splashing up on this toilet seat, right? You got a bunch of piss on there. You're going to sit on it.
But also,
it's going to get your ass all sticky and gross, and then you're putting your underwear on it. It's going to wet it, get it wet. It's gross, smelly.
It's a joke because you're getting exposed to piss and shit. Every other process.
Yeah, but they're not doing it on you. They're not pissing on you.
Every step, if you're at a Denny's,
particles
piss and shit
particles,
at that booth.
Not actual water droplets.
You walk to the thing, there's aerosol, piss and shit. You grab the handle, piss and shit, and then you're like, yeah, but again, the seat's gross.
Particle thing. Yes, but it's a literal
You live in the world,
Water
bitch.
on the seat, that is different than particles in the air.
Piss has grossed me out when I sit on it.
Yes, okay. They got a long
But
walk.
it's not
to get
nice.
to yes.
I'm not like, it's gross. It's just like, it's like, spitting is, spitting I don't like. Even when my kids spit on me, I'm like, shh, knock it off. Like, it's just like baby things, like, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, spit's gross.
At least you have a line, man. Jesus Christ.
Sometimes, and it's happened a lot. Like, you'll be holding up your kid like this, like, oh, look at you. And then, like, instant transfer, which is kind of trippy if you're high. Like, whoa, dude, my sperm just spit in my own mouth. What?
You think of your kids as your sperm?
Don't you think of them? Like,
no, I don't have kids.
And now I went to the urologist. I only have one working testicle. The penis doctor.
Okay. So that's why it took you so long to have kids. You had
I had one nut.
urethra, kind of like Hank Hill.
But it's just a nut thing. My urethra's fine. Probably.
Right, but you're working with a deficit.
Yeah. So I know exactly what nut they came from too. Like I know exactly. But that's you think about it, and they're all squirming in your hands, like, oh, you're just a giant sperm. You know,
that's what you're thinking.
Yeah, dude.
You're playing with your kids.
Yeah, they're just a big.
No,
sperm.
I gotta buy my sperm Christmas gifts.
That's what they are. That's what we are. We're just big fucking walking, talking sperm, dude. What, you think I should? I don't know.
There's a bit there, maybe.
Maybe. What was I talking about? What were we talking about?
You're talking about piss and shit, and then you're like,
loosen up.
Spit. Yeah, okay, Mr. Spit freaks me out.
Spit's gross.
Spit from my own sperm.
But that's like, it's a feeling thing. It's not because it's gross. It's because it's like, ugh.
And there could be blood on the seat. Sometimes there's like red marks. So it's like.
Well, blood's the least of your troubles. What do you worry about?
Blood is the most.
No.
Bloodborne pathogens are a whole thing.
Do you have, what's your ass looking like? You got a bunch of fucking open wounds and shit?
Yeah,
like,
sometimes I get a pimple.
Fuck you.
You never get a pimple on your butt?
All the time, but that just like is a answer to my question, and I don't like that. And it's just bullshit. You don't have like seeping wounded pimples all the time, but it would
not
be
all the time, but it happens sometimes.
Not on my ass, but I'm not checking a lot.
Okay.
I do get pretty wicked pimples.
I'm just thinking bloodborne pathogens is a whole like day of training in my job. Dude, I did have this lady I picked up from my dialysis center. She was just like old lady. What?
I mean, was she happy? Did she seem like, because she's facing death, right?
No, well, she just got her dialysis, so everybody's a little grumpy and upset after that because it's a toll on the body.
Yeah, it fucks you up.
Yeah, and so I mean that's also something they say in the training. It's like you got to have a little more patience with people after dialysis,
and they're probably facing death.
Well, most of us are. Yeah, not in the same way.
Not immediately.
Yeah, not like that, but
probably, hopefully not.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Hopefully I don't get any bloodborne pathogens in my butt from just sitting on random seats.
Yeah, fucking that's your karma right there.
He died because he had a pimple on his ass and he sat down in a Target bathroom.
Yeah, well, all he had to do was wipe it off or put a barrier in between and refused.
I would wipe it off if it's shit, like visible shit or piss, but I'm not worried about the ghosts of piss and shit.
Yeah, if it's a clean seat, I'm going to sit on it. I'll sit on it. But it
doesn't exist. A clean seat doesn't exist. It's going to be something gross on there.
I mean, okay, if you're getting like the particles or whatever, yeah. Yeah, the public restrooms
you're in the world. You have to live life. Shit's going to happen, buddy.
Yeah, you're going to get bloodborne pathogen. Go ahead and pull your shirt down a little bit, though.
Shut up. Shut up. I'm fucking 195. I'm working on it.
No, that happens to everybody. Their shirts start riding up during the pod. And it was barely starting to show here on the camera because I got you. Got you cut up a little bit.
No. Don't show my body.
I'm not trying to show your body. You're the one who's hiking up your sweater.
No, not my body at all. It needs to be like a fucking portrait shot.
That's what we started off the podcast saying, is that you thought everything was too close of a shot.
Yeah, but this is the only part that I'm comfortable with. The part that I have to look at. I can't believe it. Can't believe you're doing this.
Yeah, why don't you pull down the whole thing, though?
Right up, because I'm 195. I bought all these skinny clothes, and now they're fucking me up.
You do look great, is what I'm getting at. You look good, bud. It is impressive.
I saw an old friend.
Managed to keep most of it off.
I saw an old friend. He said, "You're handsome." That's what he said to me. Okay. Fucking changed my life.
Changed your life?
Seriously, I never get any good people say nice things.
I say nice things to you all the time.
Because it just means less to me for some reason. Because I think it's
that's the truth.
It's like, because I feel like my friend does not say nice things. So it was 100% no bullshit.
Yeah, but that piece of shit JD says
No,
all the
but
time,
you'd be a nice person and like bullshit me. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I wanted to get to, this is the first time you've been back since the notorious Los Chupacabros pod.
Oh no, don't corner me with this.
No,
it's not a happy time of my life.
Yeah, were you upset or something? You were just more sensitive
I just didn't like
at that
coming
time,
here
right?
to do the podcast because it was so time consuming and you were up my ass all the time. It was just like, fuck you, dude. I'm fucking bending over backwards to get here.
Is it bending over backwards?
It's hard to get across town and with kids and shit.
Sure. Yeah.
That was just the frustration of it.
Yeah.
I think Mitch Jones even talked to me about it where he listened to it. He's like, I can't believe he left that in there.
Well, yeah.
Where I just basically fucking quit on there. That's fun though. That's nice. I mean, it's a good episode, final episode.
I thought it was good. I thought it was a good pod. I mean, I tried to limp along. I tried to replace you with a bunch of different people. It was like, I tried to make a joke about dating. It's like I was just trying to replace you with a bunch of different people and it didn't work out.
But was it you? Did Andreas do it?
No, Andreas quit on this way, but like Andreas ghosted, you drug it out until it was ugly.
So it was like a bad breakup.
Yeah. Andreas just stopped showing up.
Well, he probably did it better then.
I guess.
I said a big blow up.
Yeah. Well, you know, at least yours was more honest.
I mean,
Andreas is avoiding. So. I don't know. Well, I mean, I'd rather have the real emotion, you know, and know where I stand.
It wasn't that bad, was it?
I mean, it wasn't great.
Oh, no. Well, are we talking about the time I called you fat?
No, I cut that part out. Oh, no. I cut that part out of the podcast.
You should drop that in here because it makes me seem like, I
have
can't
to go
imagine.
dig it out of like a
probably
raw
doesn't
file.
Exist.
Yeah, I'd have to go find it. Because, we were doing another pod where, I don't know,
we might be talking about weight loss challenge.
Yeah, well, yeah, and you started just straight up calling me fat and saying that I need to lose weight.
Yeah, I feel.
You still feel that way? I think if people before you lost your weight currently, if they looked at both of us, they would have said I was the healthier, more handsome one.
Well, that troubled me.
And it troubled me that you thought you're on my level. That's what it was like.
But I think we're both like, levels of fat delusional.
Obviously, this fucking troll over here is nowhere near where I was at.
No.
So it was insulting to me to think that you were like.
We both have body dysmorphia.
Sure.
And we're attacking each other for it. We were hurting each other because we were hurt.
We was the right word.
I was striking back because
I was like, probably I could dominate you physically, which I could. Still can.
I don't have the energy to.
Exactly.
For that
you don't have the energy or the strength.
Yeah, but you were fat and you just were saying you weren't. I'm like, bitch, can't we just be real? Like, yeah, you're fat.
It was, it was uncomfortable. And I got emotional.
But like,
because I was like, this is my friend. You know, this is like a guy I care about and is.
But don't you want me to be honest with you?
Yeah, but
this
again,
is exactly a conversation I've had with my wife. Don't you want me to be honest with you? You don't want to fucking.
But you're attacking with the
with autistic, insensitive candor.
Insensitive, yeah, because you're bringing out the hate you have for yourself, and you're like lashing out at your loved ones about it.
It was more of a logic, maybe.
Yes, definitely.
I do have a bunch of self-hating fat shit.
Yes, I know you do.
It's It's like I'm troubled by fat people.
Troubled by fat people.
Yeah. And but it is also a reflection of my own
view on myself. Did your parents shame you with being fat, or was this all just societal stuff that was put on you? Because my parents were always like, "You're gonna die of a heart attack by 30 because you're so overweight."
My parents are fat too, so none of that.
Okay, well,
it was all societal. Not even society. It was all me, inward.
Sure, yeah. I mean, the society. Judgment. I mean, it's around us.
Because there's people out there who are confident fat, and nobody cares. You know,
I know.
There's a difference.
I wish I could be like that too.
But there's also like that nice round hard fat, you know, like there's like sloppy melted candle body fat, which I always was, and there's like the fun I'm like round and like
there's a table behind
fat.
you.
This is not a good place, man. It's not natural.
Yeah, I told you at the beginning of the podcast.
You gotta get like those things that you could put them on the arms of couches.
Yes, I was thinking about making one of those.
That would be perfect.
Okay.
You can't just like do this gotcha journalism where you're like, hey, remember that time you were rude? Yeah, bitch. I probably stand by it. I'm sad that I was rude, but I was like, It was more of a logic.
Did you feel bad afterwards? I mean, you did call and apologize later. You had to go. You had to like separate yourself from the situation.
Well, it ruined the pod. Like everyone, we couldn't riff after that.
Yeah, it was definitely very uncomfortable. Even Andreas was just like, "Damn, dude."
But if you wouldn't have been so hurt by it, this is victim blaming. If you would just like manned up and not been hurt by it and like absorbed it and really been hurt, then it wouldn't have been awkward. If you'd been like, whatever, bitch, and walked through it, then it would have been a problem. But you felt it, and everyone knew it. Now, Andreas is a human. Like, I can't even imagine him as a third party.
I think that's when he stopped coming, basically. After that is what I think that's where you could start tracing.
I always wonder if he hates me because I'm like, he's always so nice.
I mean, you did call him a very bad word for a while.
I know. That's the other thing, too. I regret that forever. I regret that more than calling you fat.
Well, have you called him and apologized?
No. He lets it like it ducks off the back, man. I feel like me and him are on good terms.
Yeah, no, he's good. I'm sure he's fine. He would tell you he's fine.
It was a character. I was doing a character. I would never do that now, though. I feel like I'm against
because now you're a dad.
That's just not. I feel like it was too performative. I was just trying to be edgelordy, maybe.
Yeah. Well, that's growth.
And I felt like the consequences of
being a dick,
of my actions, being a dick. Listen, I'm gonna tell you shit that people aren't gonna tell you, JD. You could always trust that what I tell you is the truth. Isn't that valuable? I'm not gonna bullshit you in the. That's why I appreciate my friend telling me I was handsome the other day, because he never bullshitted me and he's never nice. And so that was like truthful.
That's why you like him as a friend.
I just know you're a good person and you're going to tell me lies if it makes it better for me.
That is not true.
Yeah, you would.
I mean, this is pretty real. This is being real in a nice way.
What, this gotcha journalism? It's like, hey, remember that time?
All I'm doing is talking about
cornered. I'm cornered.
Yeah, real cornered. I just thought it was fun to bring it up. I mean, I like that we've gotten past it as a friendship. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it doesn't seem like
I wouldn't have you on.
This is very Mark Maron of you. Hey, remember that time?
I wouldn't have you on if we actually had beef.
That would have sucked.
If we'd never potted again?
No, if it would have ruined our relationship.
Yes, it would have sucked.
Then I would have felt terribly.
And then you would have avoided me the whole time. That would have felt because you couldn't handle my dickishness. So funny.
I don't know. Maybe inject it in here. Maybe it was, but I just feel like
I'm not gonna inject it in here because
you couldn't say you were fat. You have to accept it at some point to move on.
I don't think it was just that you're saying I'm fat. I think you were saying like I'm a fat piece of shit. So.
Hey, listen, you throw fucking flavor words in there. It sounds really rough. Fat piece. I hope I didn't say that. You got me angered.
I know. I mean, yeah, the fat piece of shit is hard to say now.
It was a logic argument that upsets me. Where it's like it was not the anyway. That's not.
But I'm definitely what I'm getting at is I'm definitely the heaviest I've been my entire life. I think right now.
That's crazy. The whole life.
Well, yeah. Time passes and, you get heavier.
Maybe.
But this is where I'm stopping the cycle. Should I go weigh myself right now and I can tell you how much I am?
Yeah, sure.
And then we can start. And are we starting on the 1st or are we?
I'm starting today.
You're starting today?
I might want to have a beer at the show, but no, I'm starting today. Today was the first time I weighed myself and this is when I'm going to keep tracking it.
Well, my birthday's on the 1st, so I was hoping to maybe start this.
Tough shit, bitch. Well, then you just have to double up. I don't know. You can do whatever you want to do with your life, dude.
Yeah.
You could like not eat that whole day.
Yesterday, I passed by 2 Wenchels, and I was like, I should stop. I should stop and get a donut.
It's so hard when I'm driving home at night. Like I'm always like, I could stop at Wendy's. It's so hard not to like just.
Dude, I've been going to In-N-Out a lot recently.
Do you wait in line?
No, well, I go to inside. Which I mean, yeah, there's a little bit of a line, but yeah, it's way quicker.
I think it's overrated.
Yeah, but it's cheap. It's so cheap compared to other fast food things. I get 2 double doubles, $11.
That's fantastic.
I know. What a deal.
Because like Shake Shack, it's like probably like $11 for a
for
single
a
patty.
sandwich. Yes.
And then if you want to get a double, it's probably like $15.
It's probably double. I mean, like what I could get 2 double doubles for is one meal over at Shake Shack for real.
What do you think about Shake or
And I've been
In
doing
and
the
Out, Chick-fil-A, great restaurants, great service, Christian.
In-N-Out's Christian?
Yeah, they got John 3:16 on the bottom of every
Never
cup.
noticed. Yeah, they put it where nobody looks.
It's weird. It's almost they just got
It's
it
almost
on
like they're ashamed of it and they're trying to hide it to make
or it's
money.
like a secret message, but you know about it. People know about it.
I didn't until you told me. Well,
Oh,
now I
yeah.
do. Yeah. But
Go check your trash.
I could go dig through the trash.
It's
We didn't get sodas. I don't get soda. I usually get protein style, so there's no bun. They always hate it, but I'm like, fucking do it, bitch.
Hey man, there's a million ways to skin this cat. And I think you were talking about just like a raw number thing being unfair. To me, I don't care. I still think that's how.
And
I
this is the thing I'm worried about you. I think it's unfair to you because I'm probably around 230-ish right now.
Okay.
And for me to lose weight is going to be easier just for the fact that I have so much excess,
Mm-hmm.
and that you've already done up the bulk of your weight loss. I think it's going to be harder for you to get down to 180 or however much you want to get to.
170, baby.
It's going to be way harder for you to go from 195 to 170 than for me to go from 230 to 200.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, I think you're gonna lose a bunch of weight because you're gonna have such a difference in your like lifestyle from this 230 lifestyle. I think it's gonna fall off you. I think I'm at a disadvantage, but I'm okay with that.
All right. I mean, as long as you feel okay with that, as long as you feel comfortable with the parameters of the challenge.
But also, if we're just maybe it's not even.
And then should we put some money on it? I mean, like, or is it just like honor? Is it just like who can?
Maybe a punishment.
A punishment.
Yes, a light punishment.
You have to buy me a cold plunge if you lose.
No.
$1,000 cold plunge.
Oh,
Which is crazy because you could probably get a sauna, one of these barrel saunas for $2,000 as well.
Those are stupid. The fact that someone would pay that much money for a bucket is stupid.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're looking here online. There's
We do a dinner.
Alaskan cold plunge. Ooh, yeah, dinner would be fun. A dinner's good. Fogo de chao.
Dude, that's what I was thinking.
Exactly.
It's expensive, it hurts, but it's nice.
Yeah, it'll be nice for both of us. But yeah, you know,
The
it's not
Fogo meal.
nothing. Yeah, we're the
And
Fogo
also,
boys.
Because of my, like I think you do have a point where it's like, yeah, you'll probably lose more. I think the odds are in your favor.
Yeah,
but also maybe they're not. JD with his cheat meals.
Yeah, we'll see.
JD
with
his I have a birthday on this day. JD with
I got a couple days. We're recording this December 29th.
Just got this Lord of the Rings game. I really would like to eat some fucking bonbons with it, kind of thing. So maybe it's not that. Yeah, maybe I'm just counting on.
Why is that Republicans' go-to thing for Democrats?
It's such an old thing. I never think I've ever seen a
bonbons. We had them in French class. I remember we got them like for.
I think it's
Christmas
maybe that's
or whatever.
I just think it seems so decadent and like you're so fucking lazy.
It's a basic hard candy.
No, you're really kicking up your heels and like
with a bonbon
and like
if you're talking like a truffle, like a
thumbing your nose at God with your fucking decadence. It's like hedonism. I think that's why they like it.
Sometimes I do that. I feel like I've gone hard, dude, on some of those cheat days.
Ooh, you know what'd be fun if I'm looking for if we're looking for some viralness to this. I'm gonna send you traps.
Okay.
Like I'll send you. Like, what do you like? What's your favorite thing?
I like sweets. I'm a sweets guy. I just saw Wonka.
Oh, here's what I'm gonna do.
Chalamet is Wonka, by the way, everybody.
I knock on your door every Friday, and I deliver you the new crumble cookies.
Oh my god!
For that week,
you're gonna be spending so much money.
And I'm like, how much? Yeah, dude. This
Crumble is like one of the more decadent cookie places.
And I'd be like, good luck, bitch. What are you gonna do? Just throw this out?
I will, dude. I'll send you a video of me just fucking throwing them in the trash.
And then you'll be like walking by the trash, like, oh.
No, dude, I'm gonna fucking use the kitty litter. I'm gonna put the kitty litter over it.
You have to, dude.
Yes,
if you have to destroy it, you have to do it. Otherwise, you're gonna eat it. Even
I'm gonna do
trash.
something. I'm gonna do something like that would piss you off. As I'm just gonna pour alcohol over it because you're a big booze hound.
I'm not a big booze hound. I just love to get drunk, and so I can't do it.
I did it for the first time in over a year. I got drunk. Well, tipsy. I wasn't like hungover, but I did have a couple drinks. I went to a Harry Potter pop-up bar in Arvada, which was amazing.
Well, I love drinking with friends. I love getting drunk and talking shit.
It was kind of like my birthday celebration. Yeah, that's how I took it.
That's the other thing with this kind of stuff too. It's like maybe not inside of a competition, but inside life, you have to let yourself get shit-faced at a bar with your friends.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if you're just like what you, I don't know. That's
well, you were talking about Pete Holmes, and I listened to that same book he did, and he's like, I'm like, I'm not sober, but I'm like I know alcohol is doing more to my body to damage it than it is to
But the good times. What if the good times are not? They're valuable.
Yeah, but most of the time it's not worth it to me. The juice isn't worth the squeeze, kind of a thing.
Man, if the juice is good, if I'm like,
but that
shooting
the
the shit
birthday
drunk,
thing
it's
was
the
nice.
best.
The birthday thing was nice because I had just enough to like have a good time. I wasn't crazy.
Here's my one. I have the Royal Rumble.
Okay.
It's
coming up
late January.
All right. Saw White Claw. It was good.
I'd love to fucking
very depressing.
Iron Claw.
Iron Claw. Yeah. My bad.
White Claw's about the dumb white bitch family that died. I'm sorry. I couldn't think of something clever. No, but the Royal Rumble, you know what I'd love to do? Fucking kick up my heels, have a couple beers, and enjoy the Royal Rumble. And you know what? I probably will. I'll just have to be disciplined all the times around it.
Yeah.
You know, that's how I would have to live life. MJF's in it nice.
MJF.
The guy in the middle, Maxwell Jacob, he's a really good wrestler at the moment. Was this guy good in the movie?
I don't recall him at all.
He was probably just like a side, he wrestled him at some point.
Lance Von Erich. So he's one of the Von Erichs.
He was one of the Von Erichs, and you don't remember this guy? Like he's one of the 3 brothers?
No, he was. This guy's a brother. He's a brother. He's a brother.
Maybe it's like the brother they don't show.
Yeah, maybe they got rid of him.
But this guy is probably 28 years old and like the best talker in the business. He's great. Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Yeah, this guy was a brother.
He looks like
he was a brother.
Who's the guy who directed Reservoir Dogs? Look at him. He looks just like that fuckface.
He does look like
oh no. Quentin Tarantino.
Yes, you got it. Quentin Tarantino. Yeah, he does look a lot like Quentin Tarantino there.
He does.
Is he in a Quentin Tarantino biopic? Because that's what it looks like.
He should.
Zac Efron definitely got hella ripped for that.
Is there any way to track this other than weight loss? Like just raw numbers that you think is more fair?
I mean, if we want to get like in a
percentage.
body fat percentage, I mean, how would we even track? We'd have to track that from the beginning. I mean, there's like a machine at the Vasa that I go to that like you stand on and it gives you a readout.
Yeah, I'm
but you'd
fine.
have to come to that.
I just want the competition.
Okay.
I still think I could win. And
like we both got physicals recently.
Yeah.
So I have all the numbers of stuff.
Okay.
They emailed me with it.
Okay.
They said my blood pressure's a little high. My blood sugar was a little high. Little high. They didn't say anything to worry about.
Would get so much better immediately.
Sure. Yeah. I know I was eating like a dum-dum before I went in for my physical, so.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's it. It's just a raw number.
Just a raw weight loss challenge.
I'm 194, yeah.
Do you want to take any before and after pics?
No. I don't
I mean, just the pic we take for this one will be the before, I guess.
Sure. You this fucking full body thing.
It's not full body. It's just waist up. It's a little more than the two button shot.
Here, just take this screenshot.
Got it.
And then we'll do it again.
Then we'll do it again.
You'll be like, whoa, look at him.
Do you think you get muscular? I think if you should put on a little bit of muscle, that would really help tone the, your jawline.
That's what I'm going to do.
Would be,
is I'm going to do like a
or you're talking about candlestick fat.
A full body, like lightweight, easy, not going to blow my shit out kind of thing. Do it like twice a week.
Okay.
Like a kettlebell kind of thing.
Yeah, full body, just
twice a week. Yeah,
get some tone going, so you can lift your kid up and not fucking pull a disc.
Yeah, shit like that. I might, and I want to do, and I'll have to figure this out, some sort of daily calisthenics or yoga. So I think every morning I'll do like maybe a 5, 10, 15-minute yoga or calisthenics thing to start my day. And then I'll do gym stuff on top.
I have a mobility thing I do before I work out, 5 minutes. It's great.
Was it like a YouTube video?
Yeah, I could send you a link to it.
Send me it.
Yeah.
Because I want to do that. I need to do that anyway.
Shout out Buff Dudes. They're great.
Just like daily stretching because I'm old. Like that's going to save my life.
Yeah.
And actually that's going to be my New Year's resolution. The daily stretch, amongst other things, is going to be it. See, look, they love ice baths too, JD.
They do. I mean, I think don't have the means to do an ice bath.
I will find this thing.
This is the Buff Dudes.
It's cold outside. It's so easy to do an ice bath in the winter.
Dude, it's fucking been like 60 degrees almost every day.
Yeah, but at night it gets cold, and so you go out there early in the morning, you're going to have a nice ice bath.
Lateral lunges. You think you can do this, bud?
I hate them. Because my ankles are like shitty.
The wider you get?
Bunch of pussies. Starting too narrow.
It's going to work on hip mobility.
Oh, I sent it to her. I'm going to find it through that.
Stabilization of the knee joint as well. So you're going to be pulling into one side, bending at the knee, putting the pressure laterally. Those ankles.
These supination bridges, these humping the air things, you couldn't do this at the gym. Every time I do these at the gym, I think about you. Because you're like, oh, I can't. This is so embarrassing to do at the gym. They're just hip thrusts.
The air fucks?
Yeah, they're hip thrusts.
Yeah. I also do that too.
But you got to do it. That'll get your glutes and your hammies.
Yeah.
You know, it's getting a hinge in your hips. This is all good stuff right here.
Because that's a lot of glute work.
A lot of glute work, baby.
When you're gonna go.
Oh, I'll be doing it. What's the... I messaged her about the cold plunge. Did Chica, what's her first name?
Delina Jajinkos. Should I get her on the pod this year, you think? Think she's earned it? She's been around long enough?
Earned it, of course.
I want a comic to be at least dedicated. They have to show me POD, proof of dedication to the comedy gods.
Yeah, she's been around for... And
she has been around for a long time.
And
so
I think just
I think she's done it.
the teacher perspective's fun.
Yeah.
God, I can't remember, but I had sent her the link. I'm gonna find it.
All right, just get up on that mic. While you're doing that, I'm gonna weigh myself. Okay, and then we'll pause. We'll be right back.
It's a terrible time to weigh yourself though. Middle of the day, you got food and you haven't eliminated your bowels.
For the. I mean, actually, I haven't eaten anything today. I haven't eaten anything today. I've only had coffee.
Okay. I'll find this tub, dog.
Okay, so you found a cold plunge at Costco?
No, this is Amazon. We just need to put in the right thing. Portable bathtub with cover. Folding spa bathtub. There it is. Something like that.
This one?
Yeah.
This one looks like a fucking children's play place.
Well, I'm sure they have other ones too. Like, maybe they don't have this one.
And you said this one already busted on you, right?
Those little plastic things that are around the side, you have to...
That like hold it up?
Yeah, you can't like put too much weight on them or they could bust. And mine busted. This is perfect. So I just put this outside and I put water in it and I cover it up. And then when I wake up in the morning and I jump in it, and in the winter, it's cold enough in the outside that it's always going to be ice fucking cold. Always going to be ice cold, baby.
Well,
this one comes with a lid that gives you a head hole and a 2 hands hole. So you could look at your phone while you're in the tub.
Yeah. You got to distract yourself.
Now you got to sit there.
With your thoughts.
It's hard to do it as content too, because it's like so cold, and you don't want to drop. You have to
set up a camera with the tripod like this, and then get in.
Yeah, I just don't want to see myself. So that's what.
Just go ahead and get up on that mic.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay. So I just weighed myself. I weighed 233. Okay. 233.
233 in the place to be.
Yeah. So I guess just see by April 20th.
Yeah.
Who's lost the most? Loser buys the other one. Fogo de Chao.
Yeah. I think that works out. I do think I'm gonna lose so hard.
Me too.
But
I think that as well.
But also, I think there's a chance you just fucking give up a month in. Yeah, I think there's a shot.
You think? I don't think so.
I know
bro.
that I'm not gonna quit.
Well, then it's gonna be a good challenge. Then
I think so. I think I just need the accountability, because if I don't have the accountability,
so are we checking in with each other once a week?
You gotta wait. This is like Jenny Craig, where you're gonna do these bi-weekly check-ins. You give the weight.
Okay.
You give the current weight.
Bi-weekly check-ins.
Yeah.
Next weigh-in will be Friday, January 12th.
We'll see how best that lands, because I think maybe Wednesdays might be the best night, or will a night be probably the best for you? Or when's...
Well, no, because I work weeknights.
You work weeknights.
Yeah. So Sunday, Saturday...
We could probably make Sundays work, but we got to keep it shortish.
Okay.
But we could probably make Sundays work. Now that football is almost over.
Such a dad.
What?
Football's almost over.
Yeah,
my schedule's really going to clear up.
Enjoy football. Fucking sue me, you fucking communists. You pinko bastards that don't like American football.
I want to be able to put this pot out, okay, Patrick? Let's keep the racial slurs down to a...
Pinko's not. It's just anti-communism, right?
I don't want to Google it.
Of course, someone like you wouldn't want to. Pinko.
Somebody like me.
Pinko is a pejorative term for a person
just up on that mic. You know,
central left sympathies. The term is origin of pink.
You don't want to say
No, it's just no. The term has its origins in the notion that pink is a lighter shade of red, a color associated with communism.
Gotcha. Okay.
Pinko bastard. For the price you can't beat it, I might get a new cold tub. With a proper lid.
All right. Well,
it's going to be part of my weight loss challenge, JD. Maybe. And then maybe it doesn't become that, man. Like maybe at some point it's like getting jacked. Who knows with this? I just want to.
I'm going to be lifting still. So, I'm still going to be lifting. I'm going to bring my calories down to 1,800 a day.
Okay. I can't remember what mine was, but
and
I've set the scale.
Mostly protein. Okay. These are.
Do you go-tos? Or are you going to go like meal prep?
Yeah. I got some Costco chicken. I got to break up into a bunch of little baggies, probably like 12 ounces each.
Yeah.
So I can just throw them in the air fryer.
Okay.
I was doing a lot of stir fries back in the day.
Okay. Yeah, because that's how mine went so well. I just found 2 like meal prep things that I loved, and I just ate those, and it was like
Sunday's gotta be my meal prep day for the week. A lot of hard-boiled eggs.
That always ended up in me having to eventually throw shit away sometimes because it's like you just didn't get to it.
Yeah.
So I don't like to do it too many days ahead.
Yeah, so I'm
trying
to
do
like
the fasting.
I'm trying to the fasting will help a lot with just the weight loss. Not so much with the muscle gaining, but yeah.
So mine is 1,700 calories basically a day.
So 100 less than me.
Is an allotment. And on the days where I'm doing the 24-hour, which I'm toying with doing once a week, maybe 2 times a week, it's going to be less. So I don't even have to. I'm going to keep track of the calories, like literally document everything I eat.
That's what I do in my fitness tracker.
But on those days, I will do that too. But it'd be so hard. I guess not.
Should I post it every day? Like, did I stay within my calories?
I mean, you can make it into any. I think that's kind of interesting. Maybe as some sort of content.
That's interesting. Yeah.
I mean, it'd be interesting if sometimes you didn't. Like, oh, I fucked up today. I don't know. Like, there's some sort of story, but I think it's kind of interesting.
Get you trying to produce things like a reality guy. I bet you watch The Bachelor, huh?
I wanted to. My wife didn't want to.
There's nothing in that cup. Can you stop doing that?
No.
You making noise? Just making a bunch of noise. Go ahead
That's
and put
why
that in
the
there.
podcast didn't work out. It's because you would do shit like that. I'm not
at the
getting
beginning. You go, I'll stop doing this because I know
I'm
it
not-
makes
it's
noise, and then you consistently
It's
do
nervous tick, bitch.
it. See, you have to go with the hurtful words. You can't just be like,
Yeah,
hey, friend.
yeah, it's fucking the world, dude. People are gonna say mean things of you. Have you done a roast battle?
No, I stay away from those because I don't want
you
my
would
feelings to get hurt.
They'd say the first mean thing, and you would just be trembling jaw. I do not look like X fucked X. Let's see. Let me think.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to do roast. Yeah, because my feelings would get hurt, and I can't be mean to somebody unless I dislike them.
Yeah, and then it's not fun when it's like actual venom.
You know what happened at this Christmas party we had? As a buddy,
Orgy.
my
Did
wife,
anybody,
no.
any sexy
my
things
wife
happen?
No, my
That'd be
wife
fun.
videoed me doing talking to some people at the party, like because I was trying to cut up some firewood, and she was videoing me, and one of the guys was drinking a little bit, and he kind of like was getting on my nerves, and he said something to me, and I like repeated it back to him, and I sounded like such a dick. It's like I didn't think about that in my head. Well, because I was I had a bunch of plywood and I had an axe and I was gonna do it. He's like, you should just prop it up on something and stomp on it. And I was like, oh, me stomping on it's gonna work better than this sharp piece of metal. And I was like, and I didn't until my wife sent me that video. I was like, oh, I kind of was a dick to this guy. And she was like, yeah, you're kind of a dick to people sometimes. She's like, you don't know. I was like, I haven't heard it. Until
it's also
then.
the tone.
I didn't really hear it.
It's like a
well, yeah, of course it's the tone.
Hey, why don't you just fucking stop touching your cup? It's like a real
yeah, because you said at the beginning you said you were gonna stop doing it.
Yeah, I get it, but it just comes off. The tone is like
well, yeah,
really shitty and it gets my hackles up.
Okay, so yeah, so retaliating by calling me nasty names is
I call you a bitch. That's not that bad, dude. Stop being a fucking bitch about it. Just don't be hurt by me calling you a fucking bitch.
Yeah, don't be hurt by my tone. Oh,
I'm not. I'm annoyed by your tone. I'm like, fuck your tone, dude. I'm gonna get you in your head. I'll give you a fucking noogie because your tone. That's why it didn't work out. You know, podcasts are like relationships.
Yeah, that's true.
And it wasn't a good one, and it blew up, man.
I mean, it was a good one. It just
for a while it was it's a torrid love affair.
When it was good, it was good.
It just can't last for forever.
That's true.
But I listen to some podcasts that are like going on 15, over 10 years. And you're like, when does it stop?
I think about that sometimes.
When does Joe Rogan stop? When does
Corolla has changed a lot this last year.
Yeah, and it's probably I was thinking about that too. It's probably he's gonna move from LA and it's probably gonna change even more. Like, he'll move to Nashville and just get really into that Daily Wire crowd.
Dude, he's already very right wing, and then like I feel like the guys he kept are very kiss assy towards him. So like I don't like that
that's
pod
what
as much.
that's how it's always been.
Whereas Gina Grad and like
you can't even question.
Well, Bob Bryan was always on his side, but they weren't like I don't know.
Yeah, I would love just candid interviews with them about how like he's an asshole. It's fun. He's not bad, but he's just like, yeah, we're here to agree with him. Like you're not here to have a conversation. You're here to agree. Yes, and him, which is basically it's almost like a Kim Jong-un style like dictatorship. You must yes and whatever I say. Well, yes and just means don't disagree with me.
Yeah. He had some good interviews though, like one-on-ones.
I enjoy the show often, but I don't listen to it all the time because I'm just like,
me too.
I was like, ugh. So, but that means I've listened to it for 15 years. I don't even watch I don't watch The Simpsons anymore. Like things have their day. I don't listen to WTF. I kind of think about
hard to listen to WTF.
Don't listen to Bill Burr. But it's like, and then what's even weirder is if you're a comedian, this is the big part of your income.
No podcast has ended gracefully.
Come guys, or Come Town.
I never listened to that one. Well, how did they do it? Where it's like, okay, we've all decided we don't like this anymore.
We'll just quit.
So there wasn't like a farewell episode or anything.
I don't really know.
So I don't think. Yeah, what I want is like a wrap up episode, like a TV show. I want a
final
finale
episode where you have like.
I want a finale, and no podcasts have finales. They all just
disappear.
They all just ghost.
What would
or
be a
they
podcast
get canceled
finale?
like Nerdist, and then he did a couple here and there, but then he just stopped. Crystal, he's still doing his pod. I stopped listening, but he's still doing them.
But they end all the time. But yeah, usually it's just ghosting.
10-minute podcast did a thing where they did the diamonding and they tried to like whittle it down to only like one listener.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So they would just do shitty, like just not do listenable.
They did a bunch of bits that like unless you were really into it, you like,
that seems weird.
They wanted to like pressure the audience down until there was one diamond listener. And that's where I got the tattoo. Boom. I'm a diamond listener, baby.
Oh, nice. I think I like when they just do, maybe just do seasons of a pod and then eventually they're just not another season.
I think Conan will do that eventually. Conan's not going to pod forever.
Because otherwise it's like being a professional wrestler where you have to work all the year. Like it's hard to like.
Yeah, but that's what podcasting is. That's what I want.
Yeah, but even on a radio show, you'll get everyone in the summer, people get time off.
They'll take 2 weeks off.
I'd say a month.
The radio people on KS 107.5. Not KS 107.5, sorry, Alice 105.9. I listen to the pod version of that where they only do the radio part. They take 2 weeks off in the summer. They take 2 weeks off in the winter. They're on their break right now.
Yes, even that's good. But I would say 4 times. Like you would do that 4 times a year.
Sure. 2 weeks here and there is fine.
What would be really nice is the Rogan model where it's just, it comes out when it comes out.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're excited. Sometimes you're excited when there's more. Sometimes
you got to be top dog to do that. Like he's.
Who else does that? I don't know if anybody does that. I always
does
enjoyed.
Even Marin still has like a pretty strict schedule?
I don't know, because I think scheduling's huge in podcasts.
He's the only one who does that.
If somebody forsakes the scheduling, it's like.
I mean, Broadcast Geeks only does it when they feel like it seems like.
Yeah, but it's like that's like a friendly thing,
Yeah. No,
like
I love it. I
I
want Broadcast Geeks to go forever. I do enjoy it. They were talking about getting Baker back on, and I'm not as excited about that. He was my least favorite. I'd get Jeff Albright back on before you get Baker on.
Whoa, you like have hot takes on Broadcast Geeks.
Yeah, dude.
I've always wanted to because I just want to be a part of that conversation, but I never really.
You've never been on?
No.
Yeah, I love it. Matt Orn, my pal. They're all my podcast pals. I want to get Jake Becker on, but he's so busy. I figured.
What's he do?
He produces Chubby Behemoth, and he was like, "Oh, we're going to Japan." Because I had Mitch Jones on to talk about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and then Mitch Jones brought it up on Broadcast Geeks, and Becker was like, "Oh, he didn't say like, oh, why didn't he have me?" But he's like, "I'm the Ninja Turtles king," he is. He's like the king nerd of that stuff. And
you had them both on.
I should have, but it's like he wasn't going to come in because he lives in fucking Trinidad, and like I said, he was like he's busy doing stuff, and I don't like doing Skype stuff, but I should try and do that, I guess.
I mean, make it. It's just if that's what the
restraints of it is.
If that's what the guest demands, and it's like, I want to talk with this person.
That's another thing with Andrew Orvedal. I was trying to get him on last year, and he was like, "Oh, can we just Skype?" And I was like, "Nah, I'd rather not." because I don't like it. And I know he lived pretty fucking close to me before because I'd see him walking his dog in the park.
But that's him. He doesn't like. He's not.
Yeah, but he's never been on. He hasn't been on, and he ghosted me after that. He didn't even say like, no, I'd rather not do that. He just like did not respond.
Yeah. Well, then.
Which I'm calling you out, Andrew Overdall. Stop being a bitch.
Whoa, that's strong words. He just doesn't want to come to your house and do a pod. I mean, like.
Yeah.
That's
like
fine.
a bitch.
Whoa, dude, don't fucking.
Well, you called me a bitch. Oh, I can't call other people bitches. Sometimes people say mean things, Patrick.
Yeah, but I feel like you want him to like.
You feel like he has status, so you shouldn't say somebody. You shouldn't be mean to somebody who has status.
No, don't you care what the Grolics say? Like you.
I don't think he's gonna listen. And if anything, I hope that would motivate him to want to come on.
That's the social clip. Is fuck you, Andrew Overdall. I don't mean it.
You're a bitch until you come on, Andrew.
I don't. Mean it.
I've been offering. I've been trying. I've stalked you at the park and not come up to you because I thought you wouldn't like it.
And what sucks is he would not reciprocate either. Like have
I know
fun
that's
with
the
this.
thing. He's not gonna say.
But he's just not that guy. I'm probably very similar to him, where I'm just not. I don't care. I'm not going to do, like I would do it, but I don't want to go out of my fucking way to do it.
I don't think he's a bitch. I'm upset and it hurts my feelings that he hasn't come on.
There you go.
So I'm acting in
If you would have met him halfway, he would have been on. Met him halfway.
No one else. They've all come in. Ben Roy, come in. Andrew,
yeah, but
Kate and Holland, come in.
He's just not as like sociable.
Why? Because he's got something that they don't. He can be more of a prima donna.
I mean, he just doesn't want to.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't, and that hurts my feelings. So
he's got social
anxiety. I think
anxiety.
by insulting him, that'll bring him on.
Yeah, that might work.
Social anxiety, not any more than anyone else.
I don't know. I just know when I hosted for him, he was at I was hosting at Looney's, and he was the main guy, and he'd leave between each show.
Yeah, he was headlining at the Comedy Lounge the last time I was on, and I waited till the last day. And he fucking exited before I got a chance to ask him.
Like stage door.
Yep, he just was fucking. Yep.
That's what I do, dude. But like, it's not best for building relationships because he probably doesn't care about these relationships.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what hurts. That's what hurts.
But he's probably be similar to us, at least to me, because he's probably a little bit introverted.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
And he's like, "Fuck you, dude. I'm doing you a favor. You can't meet me halfway. Right on the borderline is where we got to stay."
I mean, he extrovert, dude. He had a sex podcast. He did fucking the narrators forever. I mean, he's out there.
Was he like a big sex guy?
Yeah. After he got like divorced or whatever, he did a whole thing about like being in like orgies and like fucking.
He just loves the nut.
Did you ever?
Special?
It's not special, but I'm just saying he puts himself out there. Yeah. It's not like he's a stranger to doing podcasts.
No. Huh. Nice for him. I just never assumed him as like this big fuck guy.
Yeah, I went and saw Ben Roy at Comedy Works last night, and he did his 20-year anniversary in comedy, which is crazy to think in 2013 when I was like, oh, these are comedy gods when I was starting. He was only 10 years in, which is where I'm at now.
Yeah.
Basically. And it's like, I don't know. I got very jelly going to that show last night. Well, I saw some people like his openers and stuff, and I'm like, they're not any better than me. Like, what do they have that I don't?
A relationship with him?
Yeah, I mean, I have a little bit of a relationship, but not.
You're not his like friend. He's not
I mean,
his, like,
I have
Christmas
his phone number
party.
on my phone, but I'm not. Yeah, I didn't invite him to the Christmas party.
He's not like if you're walking opposite directions on a sidewalk in just a random Tuesday, are you guys gonna like hug?
Yes, he would. I guarantee if he saw me on the sidewalk, we were walking somewhere, he would say, "Hey, bud," and he'd give me a hug.
But he's not gonna say, "Hey, let's go get a drink."
No, because he doesn't drink.
But let's go have lunch. Whereas those other people on the show, he might go, "Hey, let's have lunch."
I don't think him and BK Sherrod are getting fucking lunch.
But you're not like cool. You're not cool.
Oh my God, BK's cool.
Yeah, he's cool.
Is he cool, or does he just host a very popular show?
What's a very popular show?
The Boulder Comedy Show. Doesn't he host that?
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes, but yeah, he's just cooler. He wears cool clothes. He's not. He's got a darker skin color.
Cool clothes, bro.
No,
this is my podcast poncho. I brought it out for you.
No.
It's first of the year.
He's got
first time ever on video.
I've never seen BK wear the same
poncho.
shirt. You know, he's cool. He's got nose piercing.
That does not make him
You
cool.
got a fucking diamond listener tattoo. It's like, it's cool in certain realms.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, but Georgia was on. But she's impressed me a lot. I was like, damn, she's doing
she's
it.
Very funny.
Yeah, she's doing it, man. I was just wanted to give her some props. I was very impressed.
Yeah, but it's also nice to be.
It was a very high energy show.
It's fine to be
Matt
jealous
Kobos,
of them too.
Yeah, I do think it's fine.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about. But Matt Kobos was on. It was a very high energy show because they were all being very like, hey, we're having a good time. You know,
yeah.
All those guys were like, hey, we're having a good time on stage.
Yeah,
and Ben and Georgia really kind of surprised me with how physical they were. I guess I knew Ben was always a little physical, but Georgia was like, felt like she was like Jim Carrey-esque with some of these
nice.
facial things she was doing. She did some act outs.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is that what you have to do to get on the club now? It's like, she's being like a heightened version of yourself, but also very animated.
Maybe she's just growing as a comic.
I mean, not her specifically. I mean, but like in general. Is that like,
no, because I don't.
Chris D'Elia very, very big
if it's
on
not
stage?
authentic to you, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah. Marin,
because that's the worst. Like an act out that's like not authentic, where you're like, this guy's not comfortable doing this.
Sure.
And you could really feel it.
Yeah, but Chappelle doesn't move around too much. Like I said, Marin just sits down.
I do remember
Are we going away from that?
I do remember a lot of Chappelle kind of gestures, though. Sometimes, just like it's not big things, but it just
but when it hits, it hits. Yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha, bitch.
Damn.
Gotcha, bitch. Yeah.
Which is funny, and that seems genuine.
But you know what? The interesting about Chappelle, I probably mentioned this last time. It's just all sketches. All of his jokes are just sketches.
And something I was thinking with the Grawlix guys is they're all personal stories.
Yeah.
You know, they're all like, "Oh, this happened to me," or like, he's like, "Why does my mind think like this?" Kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So, which is something I gravitate more towards than like sketches.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen anybody, now that I've noticed that about Chappelle, who does something like that. And even the new Chappelle doesn't do that. The stupid prophet Chappelle doesn't do that. Which I'm disappointed he's not funny anymore.
You don't think he's funny anymore?
Not to what he was. He's
Dang.
like, once you get too big, like that's what sucks about big, because Louis C.K. did this too. They get so big where they become kind of caricatures, like they don't work as hard, or it's not as funny. Like there's a really bad.
I think they lose touch, and that. Like,
I don't know. Like Louis C.K. was just, I'm just going to talk about raping babies because I'm like, well, that's just lame. And Chappelle's just like this stupid, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette and I don't know, be a professor. It's not bad. It's not terrible, but it's not killing him softly. Like kill him softly is the best thing ever.
Interesting.
But yeah, I could see why all those people were there and not you. I mean, they're just, some of them are cooler or more established.
Cooler.
Yeah, cool.
They're cooler than me.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a better comic.
And maybe a better comic.
Well, Georgia is, I think she's surpassed me as a better comic now.
Yeah. That's easy to say.
Okay.
Yeah, don't waste too much energy comparing yourself to those people.
Sure, maybe not comparing. Well, I mean, I think, because I remember Janae was like, you got to go see shows. Like, you got to, like, comics should be out there supporting more or whatever. So I went and, like, I fucking waited till everybody got in, right?
Yeah, but it's not about seeing the show. It's like being there and hanging out with everybody.
Yeah, well, I can't go back there. They don't want to see me.
Yeah, so then it's like,
they don't want to see me.
That's not what she's talking about too, though, because it's like you need to build relationships with these people, so you need to be around them and be cool.
I think I can be cool.
Yeah, but you're just not like that cool.
Yeah, because I'm not drinking and smoking weed all day.
No. In fact, that's almost uncool. I feel like that's uncool. Is being like the.
But that's part of the hang. Is like, hey, let's go smoke some weed outside or whatever. Then you're like included in the circle. I think if you're like, I'd rather not, then you're already excluded.
Yeah, I just think it's some people are better at blending in or melding in like that. Yeah. I think you probably do fine.
Yeah, I do fine.
Better than I would. I'd be like,
all right, and that's what we should end on. Just I'm better than you would do.
Oh yeah, dude. I wouldn't even go. I'm not gonna go there.
I was just like, fuck, dude. Because you went to an open mic last night. I was like, should I go to this mic or should I go see a buddy of mine, do a show, and then I'd be supporting or whatever. And then none of the kids know me, and all these new kids at Comedy Works know me. They're like, the guy tried to sell me a ticket at the end, and I was like, I thought comics could get in for free, and he's like, all right, yeah, fine. And then he like put my name down, took me downstairs. They sat me down. I still paid 2-drink minimum, and I paid for parking. So it's just like, I spent like $30 just to go see Ben Roy last night.
But you're not there to go see the show. You're there to go hang out. And if you can't go in the back and hang out, then it's not serving you the way. Yeah. Whereas Janae was always in that.
Like cool kids group.
Yeah. Was always. So when she would go to the show, they'd be like, oh, she's in the back. And they're all high-fiving and shit. And they all being friendly. Whereas you're in the back watching the show.
I'm in the crowd watching the show.
Yeah, it's a different thing.
Yeah, it is a different thing.
When she's saying it, she's always been a part of the cool kids crowd, so she goes there and it's a hang.
Yeah,
she's in the back hanging.
Yeah, which is I've gotten in trouble for going in the back.
Yeah, because you're not cool enough.
By fucking Wendy Curtis.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah.
that's just what
Not great. So I should just disconnect from all that. Because I did leave feeling more like I should be doing that versus. But I mean, I was happy for the people, my friends getting stage time and having a good time. Like, I think Georgia did great. That was awesome. She deserves everything she has. Ben Roy was great, obviously. But like,
I don't know. You can't be anything other than you. And maybe that's not you.
I mean, what? I mean, because I feel like I could do that. So that's where the frustration thing comes in.
Maybe if you get really jacked, you'll be cooler.
Yep, I think that as well. So that's why we're doing this challenge. I'm going to take it very seriously.
If it's just like if someone's like scrolling through Instagram and they see these other people, I feel like they're more engaging and cool.
I'm pretty engaging, and I have a big platform.
This is what I'm thinking. So you got to change your little avatar. It's
my podcast. That's the biggest thing that people know me by.
But the logo, that tells me nothing. That's not engaging.
Okay, the logo. Well, you're looking for a left hand, right brain. People are Googling the podcast thing to see clips. Boom, you got them.
But I also think like, I'm not getting into, but like how these clips exist outside the pod. Like, what if this is the only way someone finds you and consumes you?
Through clips? Well, then I think it's a good representation of me.
Yeah,
so I like these clips.
Saying that avatar's whatever.
It's the logo.
Yeah, but it could be something else.
You think Joe Rogan doesn't have Joe Rogan's logo on there?
Yeah, but it's a picture of him.
Yeah.
It's actually a pretty nice little logo.
Well, maybe if a buddy of mine could help me out instead of trying to buy me a trash.
No, I don't want to see myself because I do follow your Instagram stuff.
I mean, that is some self-hate right there.
Oh,
maybe you should look into it.
No, it's bad.
Yeah, it is.
I don't like mirrors. I avoid mirrors.
I hate mirrors.
No, I do.
Okay, well.
So, but yeah, I'm going to subscribe. You know what's crazy is the people who have, what's his name?
You're already subscribed.
I'm going to unsubscribe.
No, just say subscribed.
No, I don't want to.
Can you just say
I don't want to be zooming.
Let it be my birthday present.
Doom scrolling and see myself. You have to blur me out if you do it on.
Just a big blur.
I'm sure there's an AI thing that could do it.
I don't
just blurs me out like then changes my voice too.
So you have no evidence that you're on this podcast.
I'm sorry I called you fat, JD. Yeah, dude. That'll be my gimmick like I'm a wrestler. The unknown guest.
All right. Sign us off. However you want to see fit.
Bye.
Bye? That's how you're
Bye.
leading into this new year?
Bye. I'm tired, dude. I gotta go to Costco. Okay. I'm gonna try and get out of here as quick as possible.
Good luck.
I know.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening.